Your legs give up, and you fall face first into freezing snow, your butt still slippery from birth. Someone steps close, huge shadow, loud grumble. That's Mom. She grabs you with her trunk and pushes you back up like you're a wobbly snowball. You are 1 minute old. The wind is loud, the ground is cold, and you're shivering. But at least you're up now, standing sort of. Your legs shake like jelly. You try to take a step. Boom! You fall again. Great start. Mom sticks close. She's like your walking heater. The rest of the herd surrounds you. Everyone's big, hairy, and looks like they've seen 100 snowstorms. You just learned what legs are. You start walking, or more like stumbling. You follow Mom. You trip on her tail. You sneeze. You cry. You get snow in your mouth. No one tells you being born is this messy. Then your stomach growls. Loud. You find Mom's belly and start drinking milk. It's warm, and it makes you feel safe. You'll be drinking this for months, because your body's not ready for leaves or grass yet. Days go by. You wake up, you walk, you nap, you play, you fall, repeat. You copy what others do. You try to eat grass like the adults. Big mistake. Your belly gets weird. That's when Mom drops a poop pile. And yes, you eat it. Ugh! Disgusting? Yes. But it helps your stomach grow good bacteria. That's how you become a proper grass-eating mammoth. Welcome to nature's grossest lesson. Sometimes you play with other baby mammoths. You push each other. You slide in the snow. You run around until your legs give up. You're still small, but you're learning fast. And your herd? They keep moving, always walking, always eating. You stick close. You follow their footsteps. This is your life now. You're only a few weeks old, and already your legs feel like they've signed up for a lifetime of walking. Every day, you follow your mom and the herd. Walk, stop, sniff the snow, keep walking. That's life. You trip sometimes, but everyone acts like it's no big deal. Still, it's cold, your nose is runny, and your fur is always messy. Suddenly something smells off. Not poop, not snow. Something, alive, and not in a friendly way. You turn and see them. Wolves. Not one, not two. But only two. They're not attacking yet. Just watching from the trees. You try to act chill, but your tiny legs start shaking. Mom sees them. She lets out a loud, it's her don't you dare voice. You stand behind her, like a furry jelly bean with legs. The herd forms a circle. You're in the center, protected. One brave wolf steps forward, trying to test how dumb this baby mammoth is. Your tail flicks. He growls. Then boom! Your auntie charges with those giant tusks. The wolf runs. Smart move. They all run, actually. Crisis over. You almost peed. Later that day, your only concern is milk and walking straight. You don't fully get that predators exist to ruin your day. You just learned that big tusks plus loud noise equals safety. Also, biting insects? Yeah, they're a thing. They buzz, land on your ears, and don't stop. You roll in snow. You rub your face on Mom's leg. Nothing works. You just accept the itch. Your life is mostly walking, eating, running from wolves, and itching your butt on trees. And you're not even 1 year old yet. Okay, you're getting bigger now. Your tusks are growing longer, your hair's thicker, and you've got this huge body that you don't really know how to use yet. It's awkward. 1 minute, you're a clumsy baby, and the next, you're trying to be an adult. But it's not easy. And then, out of nowhere, you face a saber-toothed cat. Yeah, you didn't sign up for this. A big, scary cat with huge teeth just shows up, ready to fight. It's like your worst nightmare. But wait, you're bigger now. Your tusks are strong. So, you try charging at the saber-tooth. You don't know what you're doing, but it's your only choice. You're huge and loud, trying to look tough. You make some noise, but it sounds kind of funny. The saber-tooth doesn't back down. It circles you, hissing. You're scared, but you don't want to run. You decide to fight. You charge again. It's messy. You crash into the cat, and for a moment neither of you moves. You're both just standing there, looking at each other. And then, the saber-tooth just walks away. It didn't want to fight after all. You're safe, but it was way more stressful than it should have been. Now, let's talk about something else. Your awkward teen phase. You're starting to notice things about Sophie, that mammoth you hang out with. She's looking at you differently, and you're feeling different too. It's weird. You're not sure what's going on, but your heart races every time she's near. Puberty is strange. You're not a baby anymore, but you're not fully grown up either. Your tusks are still in the way. You keep tripping over your own feet, and sometimes you get so confused you just want to scream. But hey, it's part of growing up, right? You're just trying to survive, figure out what to do with your tusks, and maybe talk to Sophie without making it awkward. All right, now you're officially an adult. Your tusks are huge, your fur's thick, and you're pretty strong. But being an adult mammoth isn't all it's cracked up to be. The most awkward thing? Mating. Yep, the fun part of life is now a challenge. There's Sophie again. You both sort of look at each other, and you can't decide if it's, I like you, or just, I'm hungry and want some food. You can't even tell if she's into you. You want to impress her, but your tusks keep getting in the way. So every time you try to be smooth, you end up knocking something over. You've got that awkward thing where you just stand there, staring, and then nothing. But finally, after some trying and failing, you mate. It's messy, it's awkward, and it's definitely not the romance you dreamed of. But you did it. Now it's time to wait for a baby. A few months later, a baby mammoth is born. You're now a parent. That's right. You're responsible for another tiny, annoying mammoth. It's kind of cute, but you're also freaking out. You have to protect it from the cold, the predators, and the weird stuff that's always happening. But honestly, you're just trying not to step on it with your massive feet. As a dad, you start realizing that your job isn't just about looking tough anymore. It's about making sure the baby survives and doesn't get eaten by a saber-toothed cat or caught in a stampede. You're busy, tired, and your back hurts. Being a parent isn't as fun as you thought. It's a lot of running, pushing, and hoping you don't make the baby cry. You look back at your own parents and start to understand what they went through. They weren't just trying to keep you alive. They were surviving. And that's exactly what you're doing now. Surviving and trying to raise the next generation of mammoths in a world full of danger. You're not as fast as before. Your legs feel heavier. Your tusks, once shiny and smooth, now have cracks. Your thick fur is turning gray in patches. The wind feels colder, sharper, and it bites through your coat. You're old now, and you know it. Your baby's grown up. That tiny fluff ball is now taller than you, stronger than you, maybe even smarter than you. You feel proud, but you also feel scared. Not for them, but for yourself. You can't hear as well. You don't notice the rustling in the bushes like before. You walk slower, and it takes you longer to reach water or food. The herd keeps moving, but you're falling behind more often. Sometimes they stop and wait. Other times, they don't. One day the ground starts shaking. It's not an earthquake. It's the sound of the herd running ahead, fast. You turn your head. A saber-toothed cat, alone, hungry, looking at you. You try to run. You really try. But your legs, they don't move the same way. Your breath is short. You stumble. You know you can't fight like before. The saber-tooth charges. Just when it gets close enough to strike, boom! Your grown-up mammoth charges in from behind and sends it flying into a bush. You're shocked. You're breathing hard, but you're safe, for now. That's when you realize it's time. You've done your part. You survived long enough to pass on your strength, your memories, your tusk skills. You stop walking. You just stand still and look up at the snowy sky. It's quiet. A few birds fly past. You lie down slowly in the snow, your heart beating softer now. It doesn't feel scary anymore. Because this is the cycle. You were born, you lived, you fought, you protected, and now it's time to rest. The snow covers your body like a soft blanket. You're not there anymore. But your tusks are still standing, half buried in the cold ground. Birds sit on them, calves play near them, and the herd remembers. They don't cry. Mammoths don't do that. But they slow down a little near the spot you stopped. They sniff the air. They remember how you helped them cross rivers, scared off wolves, and showed them which trees had the tastiest leaves. And now it's your kid's turn to lead. Your story becomes a quiet whisper, passed from one trunk to another. You're not just a mammoth. You're the mammoth that made it. And in this freezing world where ice never sleeps, that's a huge win. The wind keeps blowing, the ice keeps spreading, but mammoths, they keep walking, because that's what you did, and that's what they'll do too.